White flag raised. Thereof, in the Grade 1 Alanna Holmes Champion Novice Hurdle, just south of 2 miles 5 furlongs, in his Final Demand, who is the leader early on from Eastern Legend. Racing together the yellow clay and Belloccio the grey, who's followed by stable companion Funicula. And then the 2 visiting runners, Tripoli Flower, Queensbury Boy, and dropped out by 2.5 at the back of the field is Lovely Hurling. Probably first they go. Tripoli Flower's rider Jonathan Burke has just recovered his left arm as they make tracks to flight number 2 before the straight. Final Demand, backed off it. Eastern Legend alongside, followed by the yellow clay Belloccio. Picking up a place or 2. Queensbury Boy and then Funicula, Tripoli Flower and Lovely Hurling. Turning into the straight to flight number 3. Final Demand and Paul Townend in front from Eastern Legend, Kieran Buckley. Just third is the yellow clay and Sam Ewing. Continuing to work up to the leaders is Queensbury Boy and David Maxwell. In by the rail is Belloccio and Rachel Blackmore, and then Funicula. Danny Mullins with the final couple, Tripoli Flower, Jonathan Burke, and Lovely Hurling, Mark Walsh. As the 8 runners pass the judge the first time, and it's Final Demand stretching on by 2 1/4 lengths to Eastern Legend. In third is the yellow clay, out to uphold the Turners form with the 1 in front, Final Demand. Queensbury Boy is up into 4th, and then Belloccio, Funicula, Tripoli Flower, and 3 lengths to Lovely Hurling as they go away from that one. Mistaken last by Lovely Hurling. Making the bend to flight number 5, it's Final Demand by 2.5 to Eastern Legend. Third is the yellow clay, and 4th is Queensbury Boy as they rise to the 5th. Queensbury Boy followed by Belloccio, and then Funicula. Tripoli Flower last but 1, and still trailing the field on the downhill is Lovely Hurling. A little more stretched out, racing to flight number 6, which will bring them inside the halfway stage. The Alanna Holmes Champion Novice Hurdle Grade 1 is Final Demand. In front from the start, followed by Eastern Legend, the yellow clay third. After the yellow clay, Queensbury Boy, and then Belloccio. The back 3 are Funicula, Tripoli Flower, and Lovely Hurling. Turning down the far side with another 5 flights left to jump. And they tighten up again. Final Demand was a reduced advantage of a length over Eastern Legend. Third is the yellow clay, and 4th Queensbury Boy, and 5th is Belloccio, and then Funicula as they go away from the first of 2 in the back straight. Funicula followed by Tripoli Flower and Lovely Hurling. Right across from the stands with a mile to go. They're almost back at the point at which they started, and it is Final Demand. Leading the way still to Eastern Legend, the yellow clay third, and then Queensbury Boy. As they race the end of a circuit, Queensbury Boy followed by Belloccio, Funicula, Tripoli Flower, and Lovely Hurling. Passing their point of departure. Good run to 3 out. The Alanna Holmes Champion Novice, it's Final Demand and Paul Townend. Now followed through by the yellow clay and Sam Ewing, who are within a length. Eastern Legend relegated to a disputing third under Kieran Buckley, with Queensbury Boy, David Maxwell, and Belloccio, Rachel Blackmore, and then Funicula, Tripoli Flower, and Lovely Hurling. 3 out, Final Demand. Jumped it beautifully, extended the lead at 3 over the yellow clay, ridden away from the hurdle. Followed then by Queensbury Boy, Belloccio. On the move from the back is Lovely Hurling. And then comes Tripoli Flower, Funicula, and losing contact is Eastern Legend. The yellow clay is now passed for second by Lovely Hurling, who sets off in pursuit of Final Demand. Running round the home turn for the final flight, it is Final Demand and Paul Townend by 2 lengths to Lovely Hurling, and Mark Walsh are now driven along in second to try and close. The yellow clay 4 lengths down in third, and then Tripoli Flower and Belloccio, but it is Final Demand putting under pressure, coming to the final flight, and it is Final Demand further clear. Over the last goes Final Demand with the Alanna Holmes Champion Novice Hurdle 1 in impressive style as Final Demand restores winning ways for Paul Townend and Willie Mullins. It's an absolute rout. Lovely hurling second, third Triple E Flower, and staying on for fourth, Funicula.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.